Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today, not as someone who has arrived, but as someone who understands what it means to struggle in silence. Have you ever looked at your life and felt like nothing is working? Have you ever watched others move forward while you are still trying to stand on your feet? Have you ever asked yourself in the quiet of the night, is this all my life will ever be? If you have felt that way, then listen to me carefully. Because I came with a message for your soul today. Your current situation is not your final destination. An African proverb says, no matter how long the night lasts, the morning will surely come. And I want you to hold on to that truth with everything inside you. Because what you are going through right now is not the end of your story. It is only a chapter. A difficult chapter, yes. A painful chapter, yes. But not the final chapter. The seed buried in the soil looks finished. But it is not finished. It is working in silence. It is growing in darkness. It is preparing for a life that the surface cannot yet understand. And so I say to you, what you are going through is not destruction. It is development. It is not punishment. It is preparation. Because as our elders say, the tree does not grow in one day, but it grows every day. Too many people give up because they want instant results. But tell me, have you ever seen a river carve a valley in a single day? No. Drop by drop. Flow by flow. Year after year. Until stone begins to obey water. That is how life works. That is how destiny is formed. That is how greatness is built. And I know something else. I know you are tired. I know you are questioning yourself. I know you have tried, failed, and tried again. But hear me clearly. The snail may be slow, but it never abandons its journey. Your speed is not your problem. Your stopping is. Do not compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Do not measure your struggle against someone else's result. Because as the saying goes, every eagle was once an egg. And every champion was once unknown. Brick by brick. Step by step. Day by day. Little by little. That is how destinies are built. That is how success is formed. That is how lives are transformed. And I promise you this. One day, the same people who doubted you will wonder how you made it. The same people who ignored you will ask how you did it. The same people who laughed will stand in silence when your story speaks for itself. Not because life became easy, but because you refused to quit. So I leave you with this truth today. When life is heavy, keep going. When nothing makes sense, keep going. When tears fall, keep going. When doors close, keep going. Because your current situation is not your final destination. And as the African wisdom says, little by little, the bird builds its nest.